Hello everyone, T-Man978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at Victory Royale series Fortnite Mancake. This is one of the best, to me, 6-inch action figures Hasbro has ever released. Let's get to it. Let's start things off with his biggest accessories. He actually comes with a old school style Canon. Like these are typically placed near his butter barn or other places on the map. Anyway, you get these tires. This is actually a more pliable material. It's almost like rubber. But the proper way to put these on is to put them through this smaller hole. There's a bigger one on this side. Put it through the smaller hole. And then you can take one of these caps and plug it into here because the cap needs to fit inside of there. Once they plug on, that ain't going no way. Same thing on this side. So you can roll this and move it around. It does have like this fake cord or rope right there that's pliable. It has like some foot stand things, and you could attach it to things. I guess you can attach it to a wagon. Yeah, I guess that's what that's for. This is capable of moving slightly up and down. I wish it could go up higher than that, but if the thing is long range, yeah. It's filled in right there, so you can't, they didn't give you anything to put on there. And other functionality besides this moving and the wheels, this thing right here is actually screwed in, like literally screwed in. So you could keep potentially spinning that and take it all the way off. I'm not, but that's a really big accessory. Let's put Mancake beside it. There you are. Next up on the accessory list is the back bling called Breakfast Bounty, which as you can see is a money sack, but it has more pancakes in there with syrup on there, and they actually use a transparent piece to give you that syrupy effect. And there are just multiple colors in there, the pancakes, that all of this is just multi-layers. It's like at least 4 pieces to make this one accessory. And I think that is cool. That is very premium. These straps are pliable. In his little promo image, he's actually holding this like he stole it from somewhere. So I guess the universe or that he comes from, pancakes are actually valuable. Next up is his harvesting tool, Josie, which is a rifle that has pancakes stuck to the top. And once again, look at that transparent syrup effect right there. That is awesome. So many different colors on just one accessory. Now you don't get as many accessories with the Hasbro figures as you did with Jazzwares as far as the regular releases. This is a deluxe set, so we are getting that amount, but you have to pay more. But that's good right there. Now he's supposed to be a harvesting tool. In the game he hits things with it, but he is capable of putting that in his hand. I'll show that later, and you could hold it as a rifle if you want. You do get this AR right here. I believe we've seen this. It might even been in the same color, to be honest. I think they should have put his specific wrap on it. I think every character should have their specific wrap on the weapons, but they didn't do that here. And we also get this bottle of syrup that you need for his emote, where he does this right here. But yeah, he can hold that, of course. You can just grab it or hold it right here. You get an exchangeable faceplate, which I will show off later with the butter in there, and it just looks good. Now let's bring in Mancake, who is holding 2 more accessories. So those aren't it what I just showed, but he looks great. You get the syrup on the top of the hat. You get the syrup coming down with the mustache attached to it. And this right here, at a glance, I was watching Robo's review for this from the Foosh, and I thought that was like fabric goods because of how it's textured. Now it looks And like, I believe each and every single one of these is a separate yellow stick of butter going into this brown belt. Like, as far as I can tell, these yellow parts, no, here we go. It's not separate. They're all connected, and this brown layer is on top of that. Bruh, like if this was a regular release figure and you just got him with all his gear on and the guns, because the guns complete the look, like that would be great for a regular release figure. I would imagine they'd probably throw in a back bling or some other type of gun. But let's let you see all of him. He does have the painted heel spur. And all of this is multi-layered. Like you got this on the belt. And they went ahead and they painted this detail up in there. Even though like you would never see up in there. But just to let you see, he does have the real ab crunch under there. On top of the ball joint they put in the waist of all of these. So, yeah. And how you swap out the face. Let me just let you see the head articulation with this mustache. The mustache does get in the way of this. It's really just on a dumbbell joint. But because of how this is sculpted, it makes it look like it has 3 points of articulation, but it's only 2. But you get all of this, all of that. You can look up, look down, and head tilts and all that. But let's let you see it with this face on. I believe this is his first mode anyway, where he just has this head, and then you get the hat and the mustache later. But this can look up a tiny bit more. I know it can look down a lot more because you don't have the mustache in the way. But all of that range. Like before we go, I'm going to attempt to see, and maybe not. I was going to see if I can get this poncho off, but I'm looking like I don't know if I want to risk that. So never mind on that. Let's let you see the other articulation. This is a pliable material. The arms they are capable of going out 90 degrees. It is a little, yeah, it's tearing a little bit on that side. Let's see. On this side, not so much. But they are sculpted in tears and wear from him actually being in the Wild West and fighting. So, like you can see it up in there and right there. You do have a slight butterfly joint. The swivel right here. The pinless double elbow. I'm pretty sure I could probably get it better than that. Let's see. Yep. You can touch his shoulder. Both hands do this action and swivel. Let me make sure I'm not lying. Yeah, they do. You get the ab crunch, which really works great. You can go like all the way back and come forward. Even with all of this on there, he still has that. And that's before you even use this swivel right there and the tilts and the lower waist. The legs are capable of kicking all the way out. They can come up slightly more than 90 and go back. You get this. There is no drop down hips. You get this right here. This down here is super pliable. The ankle can go back. Ankle can come forward. You get ankle pivot and you get ankle swivel. Thank you. They've been trying to incorporate either ankle swivel or boot swivel into each and every one of these figures, and I super appreciate it. Pro tip on these guns. My experience, like they pop out right here on this little strap. In my experience, once you pop one of these out and put it back in, they do not like to go back in on every Hasbro figure ever that I've done that with. So I'll just push this forward and grab the gun out. Both pistols look like this. The handle kind of looks like it's a waffle. But he has 2 6-shooters. So that to me is friggin' awesome. That you get these, plus they still give you another gun option, because this is a deluxe set. But yeah, I like it. So he doesn't have any problem getting into whatever pose you need. You like have him tilted and jumping in the air and shooting somebody. Whatever you need. This head gets into the direction you need it to go. I really like it. Let's put in the back bling. Now the back bling, you have to line this butter belt and the poncho up. Plus you got to like line it up with the hole that's, I don't know if it actually goes into the hole on the back, but it's in there. It sometimes it feels kind of loose, but it's in there. It swivels definitely loosely, but it's in there. Now it does all shake and jiggle in the game, so that is accurate. And let's let you see the other accessories, like this syrup right there, which honestly his arms have issues going up, as you can imagine, but you can get it above his head. Did that off camera instead of fighting with it to save your guys a life and time. Here he is wielding Josie in like a pickaxe type stance. Here's Josie being a gun. Here's that AR being an AR. And if there's any complaints that I have about him, just, of course, I wish this was a soft goods. The poncho was a soft goods piece. I wish that. Or made out of a more pliable plastic, like what's around his ankles. I feel like that feels a little bit more pliable than this. This is kind of thick, but it is pliable. And some of the joints have like a gummy feel, which is frustrating. So like in that dude back there, I was showing you that when you articulate his arms, sometimes you have to worry about like separation and whatnot. That's what I'm talking about with this guy. But you can work around it, and his legs are posable, especially the ankles. So you should be able to get him to stand up. And I don't want to keep, I got him, but I think he's about to fall back. I don't want to keep doing that on camera. But there he is. Alright, since I collect multiple toy lines, I have 3 of the people from that Chapter 2 Season 5 Battle Pass. Mando is slightly shorter than both of these two guys. They're pretty close to the same height. Condor and Mancake. Snake Eyes wasn't a part of the Battle Pass, but he was available during that season. Here he is with some of the more absurd looking characters. And Ripley is just the regular release. He's not even a deluxe. Look how big he is. But anyway, I really like Mancake. I like his accessories. I was going to move them out of the way. I'm not anymore. I like his accessories. I like all of the detail and all of the work and money that they put into them. That butter belt is amazing. This is a separate piece connected to these gun holsters. So they painted, there's paint on that, because you know what? Never mind. It's double layered. I can't tell. It might all just be this brown. No, it can't be. It has to be. That orange is a solid orange. It's plastic. It's not painted. These are painted brown. And I think the holsters are separate pieces altogether attached to that. They put a lot of money in this. Let me just say that. I believe the retail price is supposed to be like $36.99. So you might get lucky and see it cheaper, but you might be unlucky and see it more than that. I'm going to put a link in the description for my Amazon Associates page. They've been putting a high price up front, but sometimes if you look around that page, you'll see other buying options, and it will be significantly cheaper. Do that. Right when this guy showed up, I paid like $40 after tax with him. But then I seen them on sale on Amazon, like in the other prices, $31. and they would not price match me. They told me I would have to buy it again and then ship one of them back to get that $10 back. Anyway, thank y'all for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos.